Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Letters of Swami Vivekananda. Arise, awake, onward. I only tell you this, that whoever reads this letter will imbibe my spirit. Have faith, onward. Swami Vivekananda. Letter number 219, 219. A return to Mrs. Ole Bull. The Mutt, Belur, Howrah District, Bengal, India, 15th of December, 1900. My dear mother, footnote, Mrs. Ole Bull. 3 days ago I reached here. It was quite unexpected, my visit, and everybody was so surprised. Things here have gone better than I expected during my absence. Only Mr. Xavier has passed away. It was a tremendous blow, sure, and I don't know the future of the work in the Himalayas. I am expecting daily a letter from Mrs. Xavier, who is there still. How are you? Where are you? My affairs here will be straightened out shortly, I hope, and I am trying my best to straighten them out. The remittance you send my cousin should henceforth be sent to me direct, the bills being drawn in my name. I will cash them and send her the money. It is better the money goes to her through me. Saradananda and Brahmananda are much better, and this year there is very little malaria here. This narrow strip on the banks of the river is always free from malaria. Only when we get a large supply of pure water, the conditions will be perfected here. Vivekananda. Letter number 220. Return to Srimati Mrinalini Basu. Care of Babu Priyanath Mukherjee, Devghar, Vaidyanath, 23rd December 1900. Dear Mother, footnote, Srimati Mrinalini Basu. I am very glad to receive your letter. What you have understood is right. Sir, Isho Nirvachaniya Premaswarupaha. Sir, Isho Nirvachaniya Premaswarupaha. The Lord is identical with unspeakable love. That this characteristic of God, mentioned by Narada, is manifest and admitted on all hands, is the firm conviction of my life. The aggregate of many individuals is called samashti, the whole, and each individual is called vyashti, a part. You and I, each is vyashti. Society is samashti. You, I, an animal, a bird, a worm, an insect, a tree, a creeper, the earth, a planet, a star, each is vyashti, while this universe is samashti, which is called Virat, Hiranyagarbha or Ishvara in Vedanta, and Brahma, Vishnu, Devi, etc. in the Puranas. Whether or not vyashti has individual freedom, and if it has, what should be its measure? Whether or not vyashti should completely sacrifice its own will, its own happiness for samashti, are the perennial problems before every society. Society every way is busy finding the solution of these problems. These, like big waves, are agitating modern Western society. The doctrine which demands the sacrifice of individual freedom to social supremacy is called socialism, while that which advocates the cause of the individual is called individualism. Our motherland is a glowing example of the results and consequences of the eternal subjection of the individual to society and forced self-sacrifice by dint of institution and discipline. In this country, men are born according to Shastric injunctions. They eat and drink by prescribed rules throughout life. They go through marriage and kindred functions in the same way. In short, they even die according to Shastric injunctions. This hard discipline, with the exception of one great good point, is fraught with evil. The good point is that men can do one or two things well with very little effort, having practiced them every day through generations. The delicious rice and curry which a cook of this country prepares with the aid of 3 lumps of earth and a few sticks can be had nowhere else. With the simple mechanism of an antediluvian loom worth 1 rupee and the feet put in a pit, it is possible to make kincops worth 20 rupees a yard in this country alone. A torn mat, an earthen lamp, and that fed by castor oil. With the aid of materials such as these, wonderful savants are produced in this country alone. An all-forbearing attachment to an ugly and deformed wife, and a lifelong devotion to a worthless and villainous husband are possible in this country alone. Thus for the bright side. To be continued. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.